Today, I want to walk you through a newly issued regulation that directly affects every foreign business sourcing goods from China. The regulations on the security of industrial and supply chains, issued by the State Council of China. This regulation was adopted on March 13, 2026, signed on March 31st. And officially promulgated and effective as of April 7, 2026. It is China's first dedicated administrative regulation focused on industrial and supply chain security, and it is closely linked to national security. Many of the foreign clients may ask, I only import products from China. Does this really apply to me? Based purely on the official text, I'm going to explain 3 practical impacts you need to understand. First, stricter oversight over critical products. The regulation establishes a system for monitoring and managing key raw materials, components, equipment, and technologies. For goods in these critical categories, you may face more transparent but tighter controls, potential export adjustments, and changes in supply stability. You can no longer take consistent and restricted supply for granted. Second, reciprocal countermeasures are now legally enforceable. The regulation clearly states that if foreign countries take discretionary restrictive measures against China that harm its supply chain security, China may take equivalent countermeasures, including restricting or prohibiting imports and exports, imposing special fees, and listing restricted entities. In plain terms, the policy stance of your home country towards China will now more directly affect your sourcing cost, risks, and reliability. Third, higher compliance requirements for supply chain information. The regulation strengthens oversight over overseas institutions and individuals collecting supply chain, industrial chain, and technical data within China. If you conduct factory audits, supplier due diligence, or data gathering activities, you will face clearer guidelines and stricter enforcement. To sum up, the key takeaways for foreign buyers: supply chain management is shifting from cost-oriented to security plus compliance plus cost. You should categorize your sourced products into general sensitive and critical items for risk management. It's wise to prepare diversified suppliers and improve compliance in advance. This regulation does not mean China is closing its door to imports. It means China's supply chain is entering a more standardized, predictable, and legally governed phase. For long-term stable business, understanding and adapting to these rules will be essential.